to my channel. My name is Eris. If this is your first time here, I am one crafty mama and also owner of Heart of a Child Designs shop on Etsy. Today I'm doing a tutorial showing you guys how I personalize a design for a bib and a romper. This will be my first time doing a romper, but I had a great time doing it. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Let's get right to the tutorial, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. You guys, so here is my romper and my bib. These are the two items we will be embroidering today. Alright, so here's my alignment guide. If you have not already seen my video that I did showing you how to find the center, I'll link it above here somewhere or in the description box below. But I'm going to use this today to find the center point of my garment, of this romper. Let's see here. And you guys know I like to use my fingers. That looks about right. Let me get my dot. And we'll put it there to mark our center point. And I like to use these scissors. I mean, not scissors, these sticker dots, because I tried that other water soluble pen. It just doesn't work for me. So because this is a baby garment though, you guys, I don't want anything too high and close up to the neck. So I'm going to use my 3 fingers and I'm going to bring it down to about right here. So I'm just going to pick it up. And that's one thing you have to be mindful of when it comes to doing garment embroidery for like babies and toddlers. Most importantly babies, is that you want to make sure that you're mindful of them and how they'll be moving and laying, and make it as comfortable as possible. So I think that's good right there. I did print out my designs here. This is for the bib and this is for the romper, and I do like to print them out, most importantly when I'm doing something new. This is a brand new design. I have not done this before on a romper, so I wanted to make sure and print it out so I can visually see it and make sure that I'm aligning it to where I want it to be. Again, this is the top point, so I'm going to make sure my top point meets up with that and lines up. Keep it straight, and let's take a look. Do I like that placement? I believe I do. Yep, I do. I like it. And so now what I'm going to do is take a little bit of tape. I have some painter's tape that I like to use. I'm going to take this and I'm going to tape down my sides just to keep that in place, because when I go to my embroidery machine, I'm going to center everything according to this piece of paper to make sure that when I stitch it out, it's going to look exactly how I have it right now. So you want to tape it down to make sure that it doesn't move around, gets twisted, crooked. You don't want to do that. And I will of course take this off before I begin stitching it out, but for right now I'm going to put it here. Just like that. And let's do the same thing with the bib. So here's the bib. Bibs can be a bit tricky if you let them, but I just always do it by taking it apart at the top. And for the bib, I always like to measure and see where it falls, center, because bibs aren't equal. They're always, you know, kind of curved and not symmetrical. You can of course try and fold it if you want and find your center point that way, just like this. Just make sure everything's lined up. Give it a nice little firm finger press, and that should be the middle, but I'm looking at it right here, it looks like it's off center. So I always like to kind of measure as well, just to make sure. And this is about 6.5 by 5.5. So let's see, 6.5. So yeah, when I did that crease, it was slightly off. I would say I'd put it about 3, closer to 3.5. That one is right at about 3.25. Again, use your eyes, visually see what you think is best. I'm gonna put it there, but I'm also gonna measure here again because I don't want it too high up. Again, I said we were about 5.5, so I need to bring it down a little bit more, still keeping it there. but let's sit it about right there. That looks about right. And again, on this one I measured according to my center point. So I'm going to look on here on this piece of paper. I don't know if you guys can see, but there is like a X or a T right there in the middle, and I'm going to find that middle point, and that's where I want to place this. So just kind of visually look and see. Yep, that's about right. Line it up. Does it look straight? Yep, that looks good. I may pull it down just a little bit. About right there. I think that's perfect. Again, I'm going back in with my painter's tape, taping it down to hold it in place until we get to the machine and get our laser focused on that center point and ready to stitch. Sometimes I like to fold it back up just to see what it will look like, and yes, that looks great. I'm happy with it. Alright, so for today, this is an applique design. So today I'm going to be using this fabric here. This was a purchase from Hobby Lobby, and if you guys want to see how I fold them up, I did a video showing how I store my fabrics, but I believe I'm going to use this today. I was thinking, you guys, it would be really great. Now all of these images on here won't fit because my applique is rather small, but I thought it would be really cool if I could fit this portion here inside the circle. I may try that out, see if it works. If not, you know, no biggie. Right, so I thought this would be a good time to show you guys how to prep your fabric for applique. This is the piece of the fabric that I'm going to be using. This will probably be the bit piece because I'm going to definitely cut all this part off. But nonetheless, what I want to use, or what I'm going to use, is heat bond. Let's see if I can turn around with you guys. Heat and bond. And this is the light heat and bond. You want to use this on the back of your fabric piece. This is going to help it adhere to your garment when you are done and press it out, so it's not all poofy and puffy. So I'm going to use this. Let's see. And what you want to simply do is just cut a piece off that should fit to the back of your fabric. This is going to be, yep, this will be enough to fit on the back of the fabric. One side is just paper, on the other side you've got this textured area, and this is kind of, I like to think of it as glue, like fabric glue on the back that activates when you heat it up. So you just flip over your fabric on the wrong side, and then you apply textured side down to your fabric. Take it to your heat press or heating element. You can iron it. Take it to your heating element. I leave it on for maybe 10 to 15 seconds. It just depends on how hot your element is. And then you come back and peel it off, and you're ready to stitch it onto your garment. And at the end, when you're completely finished with your embroidery project, you heat it, you iron it or heat press it, and this is going to have that fabric adhere. So it's not like sitting on top of your fabric kind of puffy and loose, and you know, that's not cute. We want it to be nice, flat, and flush. So that's what I'm doing with the heat and bond. That's what it's for. Alright, you guys, so I just pulled it off the heat press. As you can see, it's nice and ironed, no wrinkles in there. The back here is my heat and bond. As you can see, it's stuck there. What you want to do now is just gently peel it off like a sticker, and you guys can see that that shiny part is on there now. And you just peel it all the way out, and you throw this in the trash. But there you can see that shiny area. That is where our heat and bond is. So this will go on top of my fabric that I'm stitching on, and it'll do its design. And once I heat it back up on the machine, it will adhere and stick this. It's not sticky right now, but once it heats up, it will adhere to the other side of my fabric. Okay, so bib is done. I'm gonna go over that before I show you guys the rest. So the bib is done. Let me turn it around where you guys can see it this way. I love the way it came out. I thought about adding something in here. I was like, no, I want that letter to stand out, so I just left it blank. and I still use that same fabric in here. Of course, you can't exactly tell what was in there, but I do have a little bit of the details, which I think helps make it stand out a little bit. So yep, this is the bib. I am using fast frames. If you guys want a tutorial on, you know, fast frames, how I hoop fast frames, then definitely let me know. I can go over that with you. I am back. We are done stitching out the romper. Let me take off these clips. All right, I hope this is as centered as I was expecting it to be and not crooked, but we shall see. I'm gonna go ahead and take this off the frame. I'm gonna go ahead and rip off the tearaway. I have it taped on here, so I probably should have took the whole thing off. It's okay. All right, so I'm removing all of that extra. Let me get some scissors and cut around this. All right, that's good enough for now. All right, so let's flip this around. Take a closer look. Shake it out. I know there's a thread in here I gotta cut up here, but here it is. It's so cute. You gotta see all the little pieces. And this is a romper from AJ Blanks. You guys can see the name. This is my first time trying one of her rompers, but I think it turned out really good. I'm gonna hold it up so you guys can see. Get a little bit closer. So there it is. The name is Levi, of course, and then we have our bib to match. So here it is. I like it. I think it turned out really good. I do like the fact that I did not put anything in the center because that letter really stands out a lot better like that. Even though the fabric had large designs on it, you couldn't really see it, but I still like that element of having a little bit of it inside each anchor. So I think that turned out really great. All right, you guys, so here is our cute little outfit. As you can see, the little romper here, as well as the matching bib. I think it is so cute. I absolutely love the way that it turned out. I'm just really pleased with it. So here is a close-up of the bib. It's so cute. I really like it. I love it. I think I might add this to the shop. And then here is the romper. This romper is AJ Blanks. The bib is just something I got from the store from Carter's brand. But here's the little romper. I think it is so stinking cute. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial and learned something from it. If there are any questions, something that I may have missed, then definitely comment and let me know. If you liked it, let me know. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up and please subscribe. That will help my channel grow a lot. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.